did you guys end up putting specific boundaries in terms of cell phone usage, computer usage? Like, okay, moving forward,
Yes.
I need, what type of things did you guys set in place there so that there'd be transparency and honesty there?
Yeah, so he has had Covenant Eyes on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
And for some time, I was receiving, at some point, I wanted to receive what is it called? The reports.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that means like that should be the case for everybody. Yeah. This is simply what I decided to do. Mm-hmm. And we were doing daily check-ins where he's sharing like what has happened in his day, and like if there were things that were, I guess if he was in scenarios that faced with temptation, like how did it go, and like if something came up, like why, things like that. So we're trying to actually reevaluate those kind of check-ins so they encompass more, that they encompass like how is he physically, how is he emotionally, and so that I can be sharing that kind of stuff too. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't attending co-ed meetings. There was specific issues within those co-ed meetings that had come up when he disclosed everything. What else? He was really like if there was some kind of change that he wanted to make, to like just keep me in the loop so that I'm not finding things out by accident. Movies and videos and things, those were things that I guess on his end have been out. And like these kind of things, they're not to stay like forever. That's not the point. The point is to just give time for each party to heal, the relationship to heal, so that that trust can be built. And I don't think no one likes to have like a lot of no's, but anyways, so there was like things like that. I'm trying to think of more that we did. I guess like the contact with women, like one-on-one, was very limited. Which again, it does all sound like crazy if the context of what has happened is not taken into consideration, and this is not the end goal. The end goal is to just be able to be at a place where I just know that he's gonna do what he needs to do to take care of the relationship. He knows that I'm going to do the same, and we both know that we care about this relationship and that we're in it and that we're willing to sacrifice what is needed to protect the relationship.
No, I mean, that's super helpful because, I think that when you think of the covenantized stuff, if a person's unwilling to be transparent with regard to technology, I mean, what are you really building on? I mean, if a guy balks at that and be like, well, no, you can't see my covenantized report. No, you can't look at my phone at the drop of a hat. I can't trust you to look at my app or my internet history. I can't entrust you with that information. Well, it's like, what are we building on here? I mean, it's almost like let's build a castle. Well, where should we put it? Well, let's put it on that white fluffy cloud in the middle of the sky. That'll be a great foundation for our castle. It's like, well, no, that thing's going to crash down to the earth unless it's on a solid foundation, which is trust and honesty and transparency, which again are not premium upgrades to a relationship. Like you can build nothing if you don't have that underneath the relationship. And what I've found, and many of the women that I've spoken to, and you alluded to this before, when their partners are wrestling with this, they almost start by pointing the finger at themselves first, of like, maybe I'm not skinny enough. Maybe I'm not sexually available enough. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. And if I were only more, or if I just wasn't so much, effort, then he wouldn't have to turn to another for satisfaction, for excitement. Maybe the fault is in me. And one of the things I always try to point out to these women is like, look, trust me, you cannot compete with these pornographic fantasies because the pornographic fantasies themselves cannot compete with each other. it's not as if a guy finds one pornographic model and stays faithful to her. I mean, it's mental polygamy where he's on to the next one every 45 seconds. And so the problem is not that their partner doesn't look a certain way. The problem is in the heart of the one who has an addiction. And so especially I think if a woman has wrestled with eating disorders and things like that, she probably starts to feel, okay, I got to get control over this. How do I get control over it? I'm going to count my macros. I'm going to count my calories. I'm going to limit how much I eat. That'll give me some sense of getting control of this bigger issue. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that little clip, but if you want to see the whole episode where this came from, just click the link here. And in the meantime, we want to invite you to help us share this message, and there's a couple things you can do real quick. Number one, if you like or comment or share this video, YouTube will actually show it to more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. We release videos every single day, and you'll be notified as soon as those come out. If you want to help us also to spread this message, you can support us at patreon.com/Jason Evert. That helps us to create these videos and show them to the whole world. God bless.